Hey, what's good, y'all? Tito here. And the playoffs are about to start. The NBA playoffs are about to start on Saturday, April 15th. Hope y'all ready. I'm heated, bro. But anyways, my predictions for these playoffs. All right, I'm gonna pull up the teams and tell you how many games. So if you don't know how the playoffs works, there's two teams that go head to head, and there's 7 games. Whoever wins 4 out of those 7 games wins the championship. Whoever wins wins that series. Then that series goes on to the next level. Then the next level, then eventually the championship, and they get the rings and stuff. You know, they all blinged out. The Cavs won the championship last year, but that might change this year. But let's get right into predictions. Got me trusty laptop, and let's do this. All right, first game, the Hawks and the Wizards. All right, so I know the Hawks have Dennis Schroeder, Paul Millsap. The Wizards have John Wall, Bradley Beal, of course. Bradley Beal. Don't hurt kids. But yeah, so what's going on with my language today? So Bradley Beal. And I think the Hawks are gonna win it in at least in 6. I think 6. The Hawks are gonna win because the Hawks are just overall a better team. They're more prepared. They beat the Warriors. They beat the Cavs, I think. And it's just, they're just an overall better team. So I think the Cavs. Dude, what is going on? So I think the Hawks in 6 for that particular part. Next game, we've got the Bulls and the Celtics. Of course, the Bulls are not as good this year because, they're missing their old squad, D-Rose, like everybody who used to be on there. But now they got Dwayne Wade, Jimmy Butler. And those are basically the 2 top scorers, but they think D-Wade's not playing because he's injured. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah. And the Celtics are like almost beating the Cavs in the seed. They let them get up on them in the seed. So I really think the Celtics could pull this off. The Celtics in 7. That's what I'm saying for this series, because the Bulls are something to watch out for, but I think the Celtics are gonna do it in 7. Next up, we got the Trailblazers and the Warriors. Actually, no, I'm not going to say it's a Warriors sweep because the Warriors might sweep them. And they might do this other thing they like to do called choking. Because they sometimes they can lose to teams that really aren't that good. So they can be good one day or be bad the next. So I really think it's going to come down to who wants it more. Either Dame Lillard or Steph Curry got to step up. I mean, they got KD too. He came back from the injury, which nobody wanted. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm not trying to diss the Warriors. But, I think it comes down to who wants it more. For that one, it's unidentified. I don't really know. Anyone could take that. Next up, we got Thunder versus the Rockets. All right. So, the 2 MVP candidates, wait, let me see. I think I got both their jerseys. The 2 MVP candidates head to head. James Harden versus Russell Westbrook. Let's get it. But alright, for who I think is gonna win though, that's a little bit off, the radar, because I really don't know. Okay, actually I do know, because no hate to Russell or anything, but his team is just not there yet. His team is it's half baked. They're good players on there, but they just aren't as good as the Rockets. The Rockets is a more stacked team. Without Russell, the Thunder would barely be anything, but without, Harden, the Rockets could still probably get by and beat the Thunder. So I really think the Rockets are going to win this in 6 or 7. So those were Sunday's games. Now I'm going to go over to Saturday's games. And first we got the Pacers versus the Cavaliers. Of course, the Cavs have been losing a lot this year. They really just been on a losing streak for a minute, and I think they broke it. But yeah, so the Cavs aren't really playing 100 this year. I'm not even sure they're gonna win the championship this year because they aren't playing to the level they did last year. So the Pacers, no, they're not gonna beat the Cavs. I don't think so. I think the Cavs are gonna take it in 6 or 7. That's what I predict. Next up, we got the Grizzlies and the Spurs. I don't even have to really explain that one. You know, the Spurs got Kawhi Leonard, Tony Parker, you know, no more Tim Duncan. But yeah, they got the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies got Michael Conley, Pau Gasol, all them good people. But you know, the Spurs, I think, are gonna either sweep them or win it in 5, bro. I don't really see the Grizzlies beating the Spurs, even though they did beat the Warriors, which was like pretty like surprising. Not really, but they did beat the Warriors, and yeah, that was pretty cool. Next up, we got the Bucks and the Raptors. The Raptors are good. So are the Bucks, because, you know, the Greek freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And yeah, he's a beast, bro. But, like, I really don't think his team's going to win it for him. So I really think the Raptors going to take that at 5. The Jazz and the Clippers. The Clippers haven't been making too many waves around, you know, the league. But they got CP3. And the Jazz got Gordon Hayward, which is probably the best white boy in the league, bro. This man is like, people don't give him enough credit, man. He's one of the best, like, in the league. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, Gordon Hayward, I think, will help him win this, but I don't think they're gonna go further than that. So I think the Jazz will win this in about, you know, 6 or 7. It's gonna be a hard match. It's gonna be a hard series, but I think the Jazz are gonna win it in 6 or 7. But yeah. Not sponsored by Buy. But anyways, guys, I think that's gonna wrap it up for my 2017 NBA playoff predictions. But anyways, guys, if you did enjoy this video, guys, hit it with a like. Give me more ideas what to do down in the comments below. And yeah, if you're awesome, go ahead and subscribe. Be that cool kid that leaves a thumbs up again. Share this video. And tell me what your playoff predictions are in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. Stay blessed. Stay woke. We out.